Hello everyone, I am back with the another chapter, that is government budget, the intro of government budget. So before going the government budget, we have to understand the what do you mean by budget. Budget in every year, we are already seen and familiar with this word budget. In every year, 1st February it is introduced in our country. So, the government budget is a country's year long financial report explaining item wise calculations for future revenue and expenditure. So, the government explain the income and expenses of a nation. In India, in the beginning of every year, the government present its budget in front of the Lok Sabha and explaining an estimated receipt and expenses for the upcoming financial year. So the fiscal year started from 1st April to the financial year started from 1st April to 31st March of the next year. So government prepare an expenditure according to its objective and then start gathering at the resources and fund to fulfill the proposed investment or proposed and estimated investment. So the funds are collected from fees, taxes, interest on loan given to states, and fines and dividends by public sector enterprise. Here are some objectives of government budget. The first one is reallocation of resources. Reallocation of resources means it help to distribute resources and keeping in view the social and economic advantages of the country. The factors that influence the allocation of resources are allowances or taxes and direct production of goods and services. Okay, these are the factors that influence the allocation of resources. Next one is reducing inequality in income and wealth. Okay, in our economy, income and wealth inequality is an integral part of it. So the government aim to bring the equality by imposing a tax on the high living classes and spending extra on the well-being of the poor. Next objective of government budget is economic stability. It means that the budget is also utilized to avoid business fluctuations to accomplish the aim of financial stability. So here are some policies such as deficit budget during the deflation and excess budget during the inflation. In money and banking, we are familiar with the inflation and deflation that assist in balancing the price in the economy. And the last one is last objective of the management of public enterprises. The many public sector industries are built for the social welfare for the of the people. So the budget is planned to deliver different provisions for operating such business and imparting financial help. Here are also economic growth, like the country economic growth is based on the rate of investment and savings. So the budgetary plan focuses on the preparing the adequate resources for investing in the public sectors and rising all over rate of investments and savings. Here also decrease in regional differences. The aim of the government is to diminish the regional inequalities by implementing the taxation and expenditure policies promoting. There are also some components of budgets. So there are two components of budget, that is revenue budget and capital budget. Revenue budget contains the revenue, expenditure and receipt, and in these receipts both the tax revenue such as excise duty, income tax and non-tax revenue like profits, interest receipt are recorded in this revenue receipt. And another one is capital budget. Capital budget is include the capital receipt such as disinvestment and borrowings and lengthy capital expenditure, for an example long term investment, creation of assets. That capital receipt are government liabilities or decreased financial assets such as recovery of loan or market borrowing. They are the examples of capital expenditure by the government.